Before start, press the bell icon so you never miss any videos. Congratulations on joining the most majestic megafauna to ever walk the earth. Your presence has been detected in the Mammoth Steppes, and this guide contains everything you need to know about being awesome. Welcome to the Ice Age, Tiny Trunk. You've just been born into the most epic winter wonderland party that Earth has ever thrown, roughly 100,000 years ago. You're a woolly mammoth, nature's answer to the question, what if we made an elephant, but made it absolutely fabulous in cold weather? Fresh into the world at a modest 200 pounds, about the weight of a professional wrestler, you're currently rocking that newborn mammoth look, slightly wrinkled, extra fuzzy, and with a tiny trunk that you haven't quite figured out how to use yet. Don't worry about that last part. You've got about 60 years to perfect your trunk game, and trust me, it'll become your most valuable tool since the invention of opposable thumbs, which, by the way, you don't have, but you won't need them. Your world is quite the scene right now. You're living in what scientists will later call the Pleistocene epoch, and let me tell you, it's peak Ice Age fashion. The runways, also known as the steppes, are covered in frost and fierce winds, and everyone who's anyone is wearing fur. Lucky for you, you've got the best winter coat in the business, 3 layers of it to be exact. You're sporting an outer layer of guard hairs that can grow up to 3 feet long, a thick undercoat of shorter wool, and a final layer of superfine underfur. It's like wearing 3 winter coats at once, but somehow making it look effortless. Speaking of your neighborhood, welcome to the Mammoth Steppe. It's the largest biome that has ever existed on Earth, stretching from Spain all the way to Canada. Think endless grasslands dotted with hardy flowers, shrubs, and the occasional tree. It's basically a frozen prairie that covers most of the northern hemisphere. The air is crisp, clean, and about 20 degrees colder than what those future humans will complain about. As you take your first wobbly steps across the frosty ground, you're already becoming a part of something much bigger than yourself. Every mammoth born into this world is not just a new life, it's a continuation of a lineage that has weathered freezing winds, towering predators, and countless winters. You'll learn quickly that survival isn't just about strength, it's about the bonds you form with your herd and the lessons passed down through generations. Life in the Mammoth Steppes is a constant adventure. Those endless grasslands you see, they're not just breathtaking, they're your buffet. Over time, you'll master the fine art of finding hidden patches of grass under layers of snow, digging with your growing tusks to uncover nature's treats. And while the icy winds may seem harsh now, you're built for this. Every strand of fur and every layer of fat tells the world, bring it on. Your herd is more than just family. They're your teachers, protectors, and partners in this icy odyssey. Together, you'll navigate the challenges of predators, shifting seasons, and the occasional blizzard. In their company, you'll find not just safety, but also the joy of being part of something ancient and extraordinary. Your family situation is pretty sweet. Unlike those solo act predators, you're born into a tight-knit matriarchal society. That big, beautiful mammoth keeping you close? That's your mom, and she's part of a larger family group led by the most experienced female, your grandmother. You'll spend your entire life with this herd of mothers, aunts, sisters, and cousins. If you're a female, you're set for life. If you're a male, you'll hang around until your teenage years, when you'll join a bachelor herd. Think of it as a prehistoric fraternity, but with more grazing and less partying. Let's talk about your built-in equipment, because you're basically walking with a Swiss Army knife attached to your face. That trunk of yours? It's got around 40,000 muscles. Humans will only have about 639 muscles in their entire body. You can use it to pick up a single blade of grass or uproot an entire tree. It's sensitive enough to pick up a pin and strong enough to lift 700 pounds. Plus, it's your personal snorkel, temperature regulator, and communication device all in one. Those tusks you'll grow? They're not just for show, though they are fabulous. They're actually modified incisor teeth that will keep growing throughout your life, potentially reaching up to 15 feet long. They're perfect for digging through snow to find food, stripping bark from trees, and showing off to potential mates. Think of them as your all-purpose tools: shovel, pickaxe, and status symbol rolled into one. Your diet is what future nutritionists would call plant-based. You'll spend about 18-20 hours a day eating, consuming up to 700 pounds of vegetation daily. That's like having 350 large salads every day. You'll need all that food to maintain your energy and warmth. Being this fabulous in the Ice Age takes work. Here's something cool about your species. You're actually more adapted to the cold than any other elephant that ever lived or will live. Your blood has special cold-adapted hemoglobin. You've got tiny ears to minimize heat loss, unlike your cousin, the African elephant, who could probably fan a small village with theirs, and you even have a special fat hump on your back for extra insulation. It's like having a built-in space heater. Unfortunately, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your species will face some serious challenges around 10,000 years ago. A combination of climate change, the world starts warming up, and some new neighbors, humans with very pointy spears, will make life pretty complicated. The last of your mainland relatives will disappear around 4,000 years ago, though a small group will keep the party going on Wrangel Island until about 1650 BCE. But here's the bright side. You'll become legendary. Humans will be so fascinated by you that they'll draw you on cave walls, carve your likeness into ivory, and eventually try to bring you back through genetic engineering. You're not just any Ice Age creature. You're the Ice Age creature. Sorry, saber-toothed tigers. Those early humans who draw you on cave walls? They're not the best artists, but hey, any publicity is good publicity. Scientists in the future will find some of your relatives perfectly preserved in ice, complete with your last meals. Maybe go easy on the buttercups. No one needs to know exactly how many you had for lunch. Remember, you're not fat, you're well insulated. It's called survival adaptation, darling. But don't let the challenges of the future weigh you down, little one. For now, you are the undisputed icon of the Ice Age, a living testament to nature's brilliance. Whether you're trudging through blizzards, foraging beneath layers of snow, or playfully sparring with siblings, every moment you live is a celebration of adaptability and resilience. The Mammoth Steppes are your playground, and with every step of your enormous padded feet, you leave a legacy in the frost. Your journey is one of survival, strength, and yes, a little swagger. Because if anyone can weather the Ice Age with style, it's you. P.S. If anyone makes fun of your hair, remind them that you're rocking the same hairstyle that future humans will pay good money to achieve. Long, flowing locks with volume to die for. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and share this video, and subscribe this channel for more amazing videos. Thank you.